Hi. Wait. Oops, my mic was off. Good morning. Is the volume okay? I never know if anything sounds alright because nobody told me my volume was like really off. Okay, wait, BGM. Literally nobody told me yesterday that like I was screaming in their ears while I was playing Apex. It was so bad. So I tried lowering the mic volume, but is it too loud? Hi, good morning. Okay, BGM too loud. I think I should lower my own one. Is this any better? No, wait, if I do that, like, this chat box will just... Is this any better? Okay. Sorry. Thank you for helping me with the volume. There's like so many things to toggle because anyway, I still wish somebody told me my mic was like really loud yesterday because I was like peaking. Gosh. My normal alarm just went off and I was like, oh yeah, I normally don't wake up this early. But I'm forcing myself to wake up. I figured like I always struggle to wake up in the morning because you know how like it, especially with like the situation as it is now, I'm working from home, right? So when I wake up in the morning, it's just like eternal dread because my work, where I work, is literally like 3 steps away from where I sleep. So it's like, I don't want to get up for work. But then I figured like I'm forcing myself to wake up by chit-chatting with people, so I think this is quite good for me as well. I don't know how often I will do this stream. It's like I would like to do it every day, but I know I'm not that hardworking either. Also, I might run out of things to talk about. Okay, but I figured like things I can do is I can look up like funny things I've seen on Twitter and then talk about it. Okay, there's this one, like, I don't know if you guys follow Reddit's Our Relationships, but there's this really funny one that's been going around again. Wait, I will post the image in the middle of the page so people who are struggling to understand my intonation can read it, but like this is sending me, it's so funny. Wait, okay, so hold up. Where is it? Image. Okay, let me add image. Good morning. Yes. Okay, this is so funny. So like, this has been going around on Twitter, and the title of this is, let me just make it bigger and then drag it because it's like you can't see. The title of this one was I, 36 male, catfished my wife, 37 female, pretending to be Jason Mantzoukas, 47 male. It was so funny. It was like, the title makes me sound like a terrible person, but hear me out. My wife and I were joking about our celebrity crushes and hall pass celebrities. Mine was Beyonce, who I'm obviously never going to meet. Hers was Jason Mantzoukas. I was like, that's weird, I would expect a Hemsworth or something, but anyway. Then she was like, yeah, we went to the same college, but 10 years apart. She said whenever events opened up again, she might go to a reunion event to meet Jason Mantzoukas. I couldn't tell if she was kidding, and this was starting to feel a little too real, so I created a fake Middlebury alumni address, and I emailed her about a program for Middlebury Raspberry alums to mentor each other. I told her she was assigned to Jason Mansuska. How do you pronounce his name? She was thrilled, and so I've been exchanging emails with her from him. I was incredibly sad to see it got flirtatious fast. My wife isn't very sexually active with me, so lust got the better of me. I've been sending her endless nudes of some hairy-looking guy I found on Google, and she's been sending me nudes back, so it's kind of like having an affair. I know this sounds insane, but I kind of want to go with it, as this is the most sexual I've been with my wife in a while. It's a bit soul-crushing, though, because I'm pretending to be... Is it absolutely necessary I fess up? As weird as it is, how long can I continue with this? Oh my god! Oh my god! So anyway, I saw this on Twitter and I was just like, there's no way the wife doesn't know that this is her husband. Like, she literally just told him, oh yeah, I really like this guy, and suddenly she gets paired up with him. And I was just like, there is no way. She is obviously fucking with him. Like, she is obviously just like, lol, my husband's an idiot. Wonder how long he's gonna believe I actually think I'm like having an affair with the guy. Good morning! Hi! I was just reading this funny thing from Reddit, but oh, there's so many other funny things from Reddit, but this is the hot topic this morning. But yeah, someone has an NTR fetish. It's like, anyway, this was the funniest Reddit thing I found today. Like, I'm gonna look for more. Wait, let me hide this. Anyway, that was fun. Relationships, our relationships is so funny sometimes. Oh gosh, where's the next funny one? Some of these are like really like not safe for work, so. Oh, hold on. My 27M girlfriend's 25F bionicle addiction is ruining our relationship. That's so dramatic. Wait, this one's funny too. Okay, this one's funny as well. Ohayou gozaimasu. Ohayou. Okay, this one's really funny as well. Okay, this was okay. Let me read the title again. My 27 male girlfriend's 25F bionicle addiction is ruining our relationship. I just want to start by saying that I love her, my girlfriend. We met 1 year ago at my friend's party, and then before long, we started dating. Around 2 to 3 months ago, we decided to take the relationship to the next level and moved in together. I know it was quick, but moving in let us save money on the 2 to 3 months? 2 to 3 months? That's like literally living with a stranger, damn. Okay, anyway, she lost her job at the start of COVID, and for the first month, everything was fine. But recently, she's been having to kill more and more time at home. She's always been into Bionicle and Lego, and I guess I've always been cool with that. But how have you always been cool with that when you like have only been dating for 2 to 3 months? Like, how can you always be cool about that? That's so funny. But first things have just been getting worse. Wait. Okay, initially she just built some sets and she had at her parents'. Recently though, she's been binge rewatching the Bionicle movies for hours a day, playing with toys like a child. And now, when money is tight, she spends $500 on Bionicles. I'm starting to find her less and less attractive due to this childish and obsessive behavior. How can I bring this up to her? I really don't want to ruin things with us, but she's becoming increasingly distant and I don't know what to do. Maybe you just don't get it. The escapist fantasy is so good. I support her expensive hobbies. How about you guys? Let's see what people are saying about it. The comments are always the best. What are Bionicles? Wait, let me Google it. Bionicles. I don't know what they are.
Living my life with the words that I sing. Now tell me, I wanted to know what happened to my best friend. As days turn to weeks and weeks turn to years, I feel.
Oh, okay. It's a type of Lego construction toy. Oh, they're like Lego Megas. Awesome. You know what? She should dump the boyfriend and like get with the Bionicle. I think that is the perfect solution for this woman's life. Maybe he needs to be a Bionicle. You know what? You're right. I think so too. I feel like the Bionicle is the superior race and he can never win. But anyway, there's like so many red flags about this. Like, how do you like start dating 2 to 3 months ago and decide, ah yes, I'm going to live with her? Like, excuse me? I can't even imagine like wanting to share my space with somebody like I barely know. Like 2 to 3 months is you barely know someone. And secondly, like it's like now when money is tight, she spends 500 on Bionicles. Like, is she spending her own money? Like, I don't think you would share money with somebody you've only lived with for 2 to 3 months. So if she wants to spend 500 bucks on something she really, really likes, what's the big deal? Like, it's not like she's spending his money, right? I mean, I feel like it would be a problem if like she let it get out of control, but for now it just seems like she's splurging on something that she likes. So, I don't know how I feel about this one. Anyway, this just sounds like the other one, that men are stupid. Gosh, I wonder if there's any other funny relationship ones, like, because I haven't really been looking at the edit for a while. I, 26F, unknowingly slept with the boss's son and ghosted him after. Should I quit or play it cool? Oh god, this is funny. Okay, that's not that exciting. Also not like kind of not safe for work, so some of these are so dramatic. Oh, I just want the funny ones. I thought this guy was asking me out on a date. Instead, he was trying to induct me into a what? Wait, this is wild. Wait. The boyfriend is paranoid. Yeah, how can he possibly defeat a Bionicle? He should be worried. Okay, this is so funny. I thought this guy was asking me out on a date. Instead, he was trying to induct me into the Communist Party. This actually happened. I'm shook. He even gave me communist propaganda from the 1930s to read, as well as many other pamphlets. I dressed up super cute, actually put on makeup, and I was excited to go on a date. Then that happened. I did not know how to respond. I'm still having trouble processing what happened. Just another failed date to put on a list of horrible dates. Oh my god. Well, I mean that's one way to find new cult party members. Oh, this one's so funny. It's 98% upvoted. Everyone loves this. Well then. See, clearly, it could have been a good date if you believed in the Communist Party values. You know? Like, that could have been a perfect date if you believed in him. Yeah! If this was just another failed date, I also want to hear about what their other dates are. It's like what kind of bad dates have you been on that this is just another one of them? Like, did you go on a date with a shark? I would like to go on a date with a shark. I bet they're cool. Exposing myself as a sharky. We should have known that because I really like Rin from Free, and we all know he's just like a shark human Sona, so I think we should have known that I like sharks. Exposing myself. Oh. Wait. Dun, dun, dun. No, this one's boring. I'm running out of interesting one. There's one about like some male dude having a crush on his co-worker while being married. Screw that. Men suck. Wait. This one's funny. Wait. When my wife installs a new app, she just leaves the app icon on the home screen wherever it lands. No organization. I don't feel like this is normal behavior. What should I do? Comment. Find a new wife. The OP, she says I'm not allowed to find a new wife. This is so sad. Don't sharks eat seals? Shh. I am a fat seal, so I feel like the sharks would have a difficulty, you know, ingesting me. Also, it's like bad boy craving, like, you know, you just wanna flirt with danger. Sharks. But anyway, my phone generally has no organization. I pretend it does because you know, like my wallpaper is of my current favorite 2D boy, and I didn't want to have the icons cover his face, so I like arranged the icon so it doesn't cover his face, but then it's not in any particular organized manner. It's like I have one mobile game on my main page because that's the only one I'm playing right now, so I just like it's on the main screen so that I can click on it without like swiping. There's no organization. But anyway, she's not allowed to find a new wife just because she doesn't organize her phone. Wow, that's such a huge surprise. Barnacles are so cool. Wait, check this out. Wait, I was still looking at Bionicles from like that first one, but where is it? Where's the picture? Look, check this out. They're so cool. I want one of these. Do you remember Bionicle? These are lit. You know what? I support that woman who spent $500 on these. Like, it's probably no different than like male otaku buying like Miku figurines. Like the new ones, they're really expensive, aren't they? They're like a few $100 for one. I never got these. I think like because of gender stereotypes, like you were told like, oh, girls can't like stuff like this. So I was like, oh, okay. But then like also like my brother, he has no interest in this kind of stuff. So also we never had it in the house because he wasn't interested in it. So, fair enough. I remember they weren't cheap. They were like premium Lego. There was like an animation on it as well, right? Like there were a lot of animations done back then to sell toys. Like I remember like I watched the original Voltron series, like it was like 3D, right? And that was like, it was literally just made to sell their toys. Like they wanted to sell the Voltron toys, so they made this animation series so that you could be like, oh yeah, Voltron, so cool. What other things? Like, because like there were quite a few of these kind of things done. That's what like when like the Voltron Legendary Defenders came out, I was just like, huh? Why are there pretty boys? Like, weren't they all just like animated mecha things? It was kind of strange. Like Transformers as well initially, right? It was mostly just to sell Transformer toys. And then that became just really wildly popular as movies. But to be honest, I thought like the original Transformers was better. Like, I still sometimes feel like maybe I should go back and rewatch it. It's super fun. But yeah, that was like an entire generation of like early 90s where like they would try to sell toys because people still bought toys back then. And like they would try to sell toys, and then in order to sell the toys, they would make anime or animation to go with it. And then because the animation was popular, they sold toys and more things. Like they also sold merch and stuff. And it's really obvious in the episodes when they were like trying to show off like the cool things about this character. So like you go right to the toy store to buy that toy, and it worked. Like people literally did that. Like other things, like I think in that generation, the other stuff that was really popular was probably Sentai. Like that would be like something normal to see on TV when I was a kid. Like Sentai stuff, like Power Rangers and Ultraman and that kind of stuff. Like I'm exposing my childhood, but yeah, that was, I mean, it was fun, like, back then, getting up to actually watch things on TV, and nowadays, everything's just available whenever you want it. You don't have to turn your TV on at a specific time or set your, like, thing to record stuff. You just watch online because it doesn't matter. Times have changed. It's so convenient now. Okay. I was drinking my coffee, and I forgot it was hot. So like that just went right down my throat. Just stupid. Don't talk while drinking coffee. Mistakes were made this morning. Ooh, other internet news I saw recently. There was like, let me drag up the page. Where is it? I saw like that thingy. No, where's the page? Oh, okay, I found it. Let me just add the page. I'm like slowly trying to get used to this display capture stuff. So much time has passed away. The wheel of fortune keeps on turning and turning. Window capture. I want a window capture. That's what I want. Yesterday seems far behind. The lies are gone. Where are all the answers? Gotta get all the way. Gotta get all the way. Gotta get all the way. Okay, this is the one. Okay, so this shady new emulator turns your Android phone into a Nintendo Switch. Did you know your Android device can play old school Game Boy games? Yeah, duh. Okay, so what's the thing about this? Okay, basically the summary of the too long didn't read this article thing about this article was that someone made like an emulator that like stole code from like the PC emulator, and then they're using it as like a shady tactic to market these like fake Joy-Cons. But apparently like a whole bunch of actual Switch games work on the phone. That's wild. Yo, pre-orders open at $100, so for $100 you can pirate the Nintendo Switch on your phone. That's terrible! Don't do that, guys! Just buy a Switch. But yeah, like I think I've heard of this Yuzu thing. Like it's basically a PC emulator. This thing, like you can emulate. It's an experimental open source emulator for the Nintendo Switch. Yo, okay, but we're not about piracy. We don't pirate things. But I feel like I don't have a capture card, right? So let's say I legally own the game, and then I use one of these emulators to play a game I legally own. Would I be breaking the law? Like I'm just curious, because I feel like that's no different like than saying like if you own a music album, right? And you play the music from a streaming source or an online source, but you have the music album, so you actually have that property. Like is that the same? Like if I own the game, isn't that technically like that I'm streaming it, or am I breaking the law by using this like unauthorized third-party system? I feel like that's the case. Like I feel like I would still be breaking the law, so I still have to buy a capture card. I mean, I do want to buy a capture card at some point because I also want to stream my bagay, and I think I need a capture card for that because I don't use an iPhone, and I think if you use iPhones it's easier like to stream directly from it, but I don't, so I use Android because they're cheaper and they do exactly the same thing. I am not like, though, like now I'm a bit like regretting not getting an iPhone because I heard like the most people for the video capture thing for like rigging VTuber stuff, like they're using iPhones for it with like VTuber Studio and stuff like that, right? And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna buy an iPhone for VTuber. Like nobody pays me to do this. So I'm not doing that. But then like I saw people like, because there were like some more high profile VTubers in like the ENTuber scene, and they endorse VTube Studio, right? And they're using VTube Studio. So I hear like, I see in the comments, like I'm like scrolling through the comments, and people are like, is it easy to use? I was thinking of buying an iPhone just for VTubing. I'm like, why would you buy an iPhone just for VTubing? Like, do you have unlimited funds? I mean, I would buy an iPhone if I was already planning on buying an iPhone, and it just so happens I can do VTuber with it. Like, I have an iPad, but it's not the ones with the Face ID. It's the old. It's like the first gen. It's either the first gen or the second gen. Like it's the ones where like the pens are rolly and they don't stick to the iPad. So I don't have face recognition on it. So I was like, oh, you know what? I can't use my iPad for it, and also the camera's not that great. So what's the point? I don't see, like I ordered a webcam and I was like, surely a potato one will do because I'm not actually showing my face. But I was a bit concerned about if like the tracking will be any good if like the webcam is potato. But I'm glad to hear like a lot of people say potato cameras work okay for VTubing. It's I think basically you just need good lighting conditions so it can actually detect your face. And also you need to not wear a megane because apparently that screws with like the eye tracking. So this is discrimination against megane. But oh gosh, it's already 8 a.m. Like, oh yeah, so like yesterday I was streaming art, right? And then my video got blocked on YouTube because my BGM was like something from Sony. So I think from now on I'm just gonna behave and play like royalty-free music in the background because I don't want my videos to get taken down for no reason. Like it's still up. It's still up, except if you're in Japan and then it's no longer up. So it's like, oh, I guess Japanese people can't watch that anymore. I mean, they could have probably watched it like live because the live streams can't really control your content while it's live streaming. But they can't watch it on like in the archive, so that's too bad. It's okay, I didn't do much. All I did was like draw Shacho. Oh yeah, but like speaking of Shacho, his video thumbnails are so funny. Wait, gosh, you guys have to see this. They're so funny. I don't know if just saying Shacho is obvious, but like I'm talking about Kagami Hayato from Niji Sanji. Wait, his video thumbnails are so funny. Wait, is that working? Okay. But like, you have to see his like video thumbnails. They're so funny. Where was the other one? There was another. Oh, his Animal Crossing ones are like surreal art. They're like an experience. Wait, and like, oh, there was that other one. Like, this is so funny. Like why are his Animal Crossing ones so strange? Oh, this one's the best. Wait, let me read the title of this video. It's 集まれ動物の森。帰り血のぬぐい森に帰ってきた男。And what that says it's Animal Crossing New Horizons. After wiping off the blood of his foes, one man returns to the forest. So this is some like real surreal content. It's really truly Sasuga Shato. Oh, he's arting his fan art. Oh wait, like his arc screen capture really funny as well. Like he literally just like put his face next to a hole. And it was because like they were going underground, like in that episode. But he just put his face next to a hole. It's like this is it. This is truly like the graphics design is my passion. Like this is the definition of it. Oh, this is my favorite because they were like hunting for like the crab monster, right? They were trying to get crabs, and then so he made crab salad in the background. And then the context for this tentacle one. So like the context for this tentacle one was they were gonna fight the boss, and the boss has tentacles. So I think he was trying to cook the boss, and it's in the background. It's just some real. Oh gosh, it's so funny. He's so funny. Also, like I was actually curious because I know with like a lot of Japanese VTubers, like they're like. There's like a difference, like some of them are very like into creating their character, right? I don't really follow female ones, so I don't really know too many female VTubers, but like for male VTubers, I think Mayuzumi Kai, for example, he's like really like super into like his setting, like everything he does is in line with his like supposed like character. Like of like the cool hacker vibes, and like he does everything like in line with his character. Even like there was this really funny thing, like you know, like the Nijisanji perfume that sold out. Wait, let's see, Nijisanji perfume that sold out, right? Where's the picture of that Nijisanji perfume that sold out? But yeah, anyway, that perfume sold out, and like I was like reading like they talked about their reasonings for like why they picked certain scents for the perfume, and like Mayuzumi Kai was just like, I wanted to create a perfume that represented my character. Like it's like seriously like OC merchandise dreams. Like he was just like literally creating a perfume to match his character. And then I think Kanae's was like, oh, I just picked scents that I normally use so that I can use it myself. And the best one was Kuzuha's, because he was just like, I don't really get perfume, so I put a whole bunch of things that sounded tasty. Like he was like, oh, perfume, can you eat that? Oh, you can't eat that? Well, I'll make it edible. I didn't really get why Kuzuha was so popular at first, because like I thought his design was alright. Like the some of the outfits are really cool, but like his normal design was just okay, right? And then I watched a few videos of him, and then I realized he's so stupid. Like he's actually just an idiot. And apparently sometimes just being stupid and cute is enough to be the top 6, the 6th highest super chat earner on YouTube, full stop. Like that's wild. Like sometimes just being stupid and cute is enough. But that was wild. Like I think if you haven't looked at Kuzuha, you should check out his cooking simulator videos. They're so funny. I think they've been like some of the clips have been translated. It was just a wild time. He tried to make a fish dish, and then he just served an empty plate with no fish on it. That's how stupid he is. And then like he tried to read he tried to read like the instructions in English, but he couldn't read English, and then he like got frustrated at it, and it was like, is this English telling me to die? Well, I'm gonna say no, and then he just like skipped the tutorial instead of following it. At some point, like, you wonder if he's pretending to be stupid or if he actually is that stupid. Anyway, ooh, what else is there? I'm still going through like the relationships Reddit. It's so funny. What's the latest one? Oh, this one's really funny. Okay. We're back to relationships text. We're going back to that because I am enjoying this very much instead of talking about real things. Okay, title of this is I, 32 female, don't know how to tell my boyfriend, 39 male, that his Inigo Montoya hairstyle is killing my libido. Too long didn't read. My boyfriend cut his hair to look like Inigo Montoya, and now I'm no longer attracted to him. Wow, girl. Shallow. Throwaway account for obvious reasons. My boyfriend of 5 months has really thick, naturally curly hair, which he usually keeps cut short. During the pandemic, however, we haven't felt comfortable going into haircuts, so his hair has grown out to about shoulder length. About a few weeks ago, I made a joke about the Princess Bride, and he jokingly said he could give himself bangs, and then he'd look like Inigo Montoya. I laughed and thought it was funny, but he actually did it the next day. He also shaved off his beard, so he has only a mustache, just like Inigo Montoya. I thought he was going to keep this Inigo Montoya haircut for a few days and then go to a barber to get a real haircut, but I think he likes it and has shown no signs of wanting to go get it changed. But the thing is, it's really turning me off. Every time lately when he initiates sex, I look at his bangs and just dry up. I'm very torn because I had an ex who would complain about my appearance, and I know how hurtful that can be, but I don't know how long I can look at him like this. How should I talk to him about it? Okay, wait. We're looking up Inigo Montoya so that we know for context what this looks like and if she's valid. Oh my god. Sorry. Hold up. Okay, sorry about that. Oh god, this is so funny. I feel like this person is extremely valid now. This is Inigo Montoya. Suddenly I understand. Like, imagine looking like someone who looks exactly like this. It's like my sleep paralysis demon. Like imagine this guy just rolling up to you on your bed. Sexy. Oh, what's this? That's terrible. I mean, he's not that bad, but also I feel like she's now very, very justified. Hello. Imagine this guy just just rolling up into your bed. Okay, so this woman, she's just like, suddenly my boyfriend looks like this, and I'm super not into it. And you know what? She's valid. He doesn't deserve sex. Also, like, just disclaimer, but I feel like these morning streams are gonna be like really random. Like, it'll just be whatever I feel like doing on the morning. I was thinking I need to plan a schedule for this week because I have no plans. Like, I'm bad at, like, I have not, like, I've been like planning on the day itself, but I don't think that's very good because then I feel like I will overdo it. Okay, so I think after let me look for one more funny one, and then we can plan a schedule together. This is so funny. Oh, there are so many funny ones. It's like, okay, this one's funny. Let's look at this one. Is it? Why is it not showing? Okay, it's not showing. Why? Whoops. That just removed everything. What did I do? Okay. We're back. Okay, it's back. Oh, this is really tiny. I'm gonna make it bigger. Okay. So the title of it is Girlfriend 30F finishes all my games when I buy them. 30F. I don't even know where to start. I know this sounds stupid, but my girlfriend finishes all my games for me when I buy them. I've been gaming since I was a little kid, and I consider it my hobby of mine. I used to play and my girlfriend used to just watch here and there when she was bored. I didn't mind. Now every time I buy a new game, my girlfriend gets involved and starts playing my video game. For example, I bought Ghost of Tsushima on PlayStation 4, and she's been obsessively playing the game when I'm sleeping or doing something else. The game is completed 100% with me literally barely playing. I come back and all the story and side missions are done. I lose interest because I don't want to restart the entire game. I know it's not a big deal, but I've asked her to stop doing that because I've purchased the game, and it is my file save. If she wanted to play on her spare time, she could start a new game for herself. I feel like I don't even get to play the video game I bought, or if I did, it's way different by the time I log on. I want to play on my own accord without her complaining the game for me and customizing the game to her likes. I bought Borderlands 3 and blah 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 blah. I know it sounds silly, but it really bothers me that she doesn't respect what I'm saying about this. I feel like I should clarify in this post that I have created her a login to play for herself. Yes, I agree, it seems like it should be a simple fix, but it is not. Relationships are tough, well, no shit, and complicated. I don't know how to get through to someone who disregards my thoughts and opinions about something I've been upfront about. This isn't just about a game, but a partner who disregards things I say. I just want her to respect my feelings. Okay, this wasn't as funny as I thought it was gonna be by the title. I feel baited. But, I'm honestly convinced that this girlfriend of this woman is just trolling her. Like I think she enjoys upsetting her by like intentionally playing her games on her ID. Like I mean, especially when like this person has like made like a secondary ID for their girlfriend, and they're still doing it. Like, it's obvious they're just doing it to piss their girlfriend off. Okay, this one's not as funny as I thought it was gonna be. Let me look for one more. Oh, this one's good. Okay. Oh, I love these. I love these really funny ones where people like people say stupid things. I think this is it. Oh, I made it so large. Okay, let me read the title for this one. My 20 male girlfriends, 20 female refused to wear a seatbelt yesterday because, quote marks, God has me. So yesterday I went to my girlfriend's house and picked her up to go on a small drive and just talk. She gets in the car and I drive off. About 20 minutes into the drive, she says, promise not to get mad at me, which I hate because obviously it's almost always something that would make you mad. I mean, yeah, that's what people do. Anyway, she gestures at her seatbelt, which was off, and I was upset by this, and I told her so. I said that I was upset because she didn't value her safety. She said she trusts my driving. I said, I trust my driving as well, but it's not my driving I'm worried about. She refuses that answer and says, God has my safety in his hands, or some similar quote. Now, we are both religious, but that sentiment is ridiculous. God has a plan for everyone, and we both believe that. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't get chemotherapy for cancer and just pray instead. Wait, how do you go from like driving to like chemotherapy? That's so random. I eventually said I wouldn't be driving anywhere unless she put on her seatbelt. She relented and did so, but she was obviously upset at me, and I cut the night short and took her home. This had me worried about future applications of this idea of her. Is she's not gonna want to give our kids medicine as God is in control of their lives? I feel like this warrants a firm discussion of what happened and also what that rule means to her in her future applications. And I'm seriously considering this relationship as a result of this comment. I don't think I would be off base to think her comment so seriously, but I'm not sure. I just need a second opinion on what I should do here. Bro, your girlfriend's nuts. I think that's my second opinion, is you shouldn't be dating her because she's insane. Oh, God has me in his hands. I'm never gonna wear a seatbelt ever again. Some religious people are very funny. No, but that's the funny part. Like, he's like, I'm religious too, but also I'm not an idiot. Like, I feel like she's not just religious, she's also stupid. She's just gonna like quit her job with no like second job and be like, God has me in his hands. I want to do that. I want to quit my job with no plans without having to look for a second job. Hello. Good morning. I am just reading relationship text because that's the theme I've decided this morning, that I'm gonna be reading relationship texts. It's been fun. Dun. Okay, is there any more? I think I should start working on my schedule. Okay, let's see. Should I just like do a text box somewhere? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna add like a text box, and then we can do the schedule together. How do I set the background? Background to white. Wait, where did it go away? Background opacity. Color. Text color to black. Okay, there it is. I overslept. It's not morning for me. Oh no, that's such a shame. I'm so sorry that it's not morning for you anymore. Also, my background music paused. I only just realized. Okay. YouTube, can you just play things without stopping the music? Okay, background music is back, but I don't like the song. Okay, this is fun. Okay, so we're doing schedule What's the date? Okay, today is 9/7. I don't know if I will stream anymore today. Like, I might. I don't know if I want to stream tonight. Yeah, anyway, like, see, this stream has a fixed end time because I need to get ready for, like, my real work. But, and actually, like, subject to, like, when I stop working from home, I may not even be able to do this morning stream at this time anymore. It may have to be earlier, but we'll see. But for the time being, this is the schedule. Okay, 9/12 Saturday. Is that the correct dates? Did I get the dates right? So today we did like morning stream from. I'm gonna quote everything in my time zone, so it's 7:30 a.m. Do I want to stream something tonight? I feel like I can do the morning stream like 3 days a week, and then it won't be overkill. So if I do another morning stream on Wednesday, I don't think I have a meeting on Wednesday. If I have a meeting, I can't do it, so I'll double check, but tentative. So, morning is the only time that, like, coincides with EST time zone, so I would like to do a few more of these. No, okay, I want to do Friday. Saturday and Sundays, I feel like my streaming schedule will be similar to what I did this last weekend, so about, like, 2 p.m. Sundays also around the same. I could just do an evening one on Sunday. I think Sundays I have capacity to do more streams, so I could do the same as what I did yesterday. It's the weekdays that I'm undecided. Like, I don't think I will stream anymore today because I want to work on, like, nicer overlays and stuff like that, so I might take the rest of the day off today. Gosh, people who, like, decide what they actually want to do for streams, like, what the activities they want to do are so wild. Like, I can't decide. I can slot in the time and then figure out what I want to do. Tuesday, let's say at 10 p.m. Gaming? I'll do a gaming stream on 10 p.m. I feel like if we're doing gaming, it's just gonna be my Apex training arc, but we'll see. Subject to change because I need to talk to people about, like, doing Apex together with me, because I don't know if anyone so happened to be at my Apex stream yesterday. I'm struggling playing the game by myself because I don't really know how anything works, so I was, like, recruiting people to play together with me so that they can actually teach me how to play so I don't suck at it. So I think for weekdays in general, I can't do any earlier than 10 p.m. But I think the only time zone that would not benefit from this timing is probably Pacific time, but they can catch most of my weekend streams, so it's probably fine. I feel like tentatively this looks okay. I don't know if I want to do another night stream on Saturday. I might. I don't want to overdo it, because if I overdo it, like, I can do more on Friday. I can do, like, a long stream on Friday. I can do an afternoon, because I took Friday off this week. So I took Thursday and Friday off this week. I can actually do more streams on Thursday and Friday. I can do, like, an afternoon one, like 1 p.m. No, that's lunchtime. Days off. Okay, I'll take, like, okay, I want to leave the weekend open because that's when people have more time to come by. So maybe I'll just take Thursday off. Okay, I'll take Thursday off. Friday I can do more. I can do one, like, at 2 p.m. Thursday is off unless tentatively I find, like, a collaboration. But I think something like this, I'll give myself off for the rest of today. I feel like doing 2 streams is okay. It's not too bad for me. especially if only one of the streams is just talking, because as I don't know if anyone's noticed, it's been almost an hour and I have just been talking absolute nonsense for an hour, and I'm thank you so much for coming. I was a bit nervous because like I know not that many people do like chit-chat streams, and for the few I've listened to, like they're not very, it's quite difficult to stay engaging for a long time, and I think if I have one skill, it is talking non-stop, and I think I have proved it today. But we'll see, like, cause at first I was concerned I'll run out of topics to talk about, but it's okay. Like I feel like every morning I can come up with something random to look at. Like I could probably look at like actual news on Wednesday. I'll see. Yeah, Thursday and Friday I'm actually, yeah, Thursday and Friday I'm actually off because I took the days off because I have to clear my annual leaves because we haven't been going anywhere because of the situation. But okay, off day. I think for now this looks roughly okay. I haven't decided what I want to do. Like, is there any like particular like games people want me to try playing? I feel like one of these days can be a Fall Guys day. I feel like Friday. See, I feel like Wednesday either I'm gonna do the talk show or I'm gonna play Fall Guys early in the morning, but we'll see. I think it'd be better if I just do the chit-chat show thing. I think though I was also thinking like 3 times a week if doing absolutely nothing but talking feels kind of like overkill. But then I've seen like some people do it every day and I'm just like, oh, you guys are so powerful, you have so much to talk about. Off day 22. Saturday I think I will just do one stream. And Sundays I can't do any earlier than 2 p.m. This is time zone GMT plus 8. Those BGM's really cute, I like it. I'm gonna save it. It feels like it's weirdly appropriate for the activity we're doing right now. Okay, gaming. So, I'm not sure what I will be doing. I will get back to you, but I think this is roughly the timings that I'll be streaming this week. I think that looks okay. It doesn't look like it's too much for me. So I want to do a second stream on Wednesday. Okay, I think Wednesday tentatively I might do a second stream, or I may not do the morning stream. I might just do a night stream, but I will update you guys when I've decided. So I'm gonna save this text and actually make like one of those cool scheduled graphics. By cool I mean I'm gonna scuff together something in 5 minutes like I usually do. Like this overlay, like this morning I crawled out of bed like 10 minutes after the scheduled tweet, and then I went, oh, I forgot to make an overlay, so I started making it like first thing in the morning. And that was why the stream was actually like a few minutes late, because I was still making the overlay. I was like, oh, oops, I forgot to make one of these. Hello, good morning. Hi. But yeah, I think at the moment the only games I'm planning to play is Fall Guys and Apex, but I have quite a lot of games in my Steam library that I would like to clear, so I'm not sure if I want to start those only after I debut or not though, because I do want to like do like, especially because most of my games are RPG games, I do want to do like a proper documentation of it from like when I first started, and I feel like that would be better if like I just start it officially after I get my live 2D model, and then I stream from the beginning. There are a few games I've already started, but I don't mind starting again, because I think it makes more sense like from the standpoint of a viewer if somebody's like playing, especially a game with story plot, and you play right from the beginning. Play Nier Automata. I'm kind of concerned it won't run on my computer, because I haven't bought it, and I don't have a capture card for my PS4, so I can't play like the PS version. But I'll see. I don't know if the game will run on my PC. That's what concerns me. Okay, let me look through my library of games on Steam. For RPG games, I have Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 10, and 10 Part 2 HD Remaster. I have... what else do I have? Oh gosh, I have Necopara. We are not playing Necopara. I have Zero Escape. I've been replaying Zero Escape series in Japanese. Like, I switched it to Japanese and I've been replaying it. I was just like, oh, I didn't know like it was actually so easy to read. Cause I played it like way back in the day on the DS. And then like it was like the translated version, right? So I've just been playing it in Japanese because I was curious to see how much better my Japanese got. But then I was reading, I was just like, there's so much text, I'm tired. But it's not difficult. It's I think if you have N2 in Japanese, it's probably fine. Question, what's up? If you play 10 Part 2, I will shill for you forever. I love 10 Part 2. It was like after it was like literally like they made it. I know like a lot of people had criticisms about it, like about how like it dumbed down like the roles of the girls and stuff, but I disagree. I thought 10 Part 2 was they took a character which didn't have very much personality. They took Yuna. She didn't have much personality or drive to do anything herself. And they gave her a personality. They gave her something that she wanted to do. They gave her goals and they gave her gal pals, and then they went screw the men. And clearly 10 Part 2 is the superior content. If I learned English first or Japanese, English is my mother tongue, so I learned English first, and I learned Japanese after that. Coco, yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed Final Fantasy X. It was my first Final Fantasy game actually, and because I didn't have a PS1, I had a PS2. I couldn't convince my parents to buy me a PS1. They were just like, you're a kid, you don't deserve nice things, so they wouldn't buy me one of those. But I managed to convince them to buy me a PS2. I think it was like me and my brother, we collectively like begged them for it. And so I have very fond memories of Final Fantasy X. I don't have fond memories of like my mom yelling at me because like it was dinner time and I hadn't found a save point, so I couldn't quit because like back then like games don't autosave. Oh gosh, are there games like in 2020 that don't autosave? Because that's so cursed. Like I thought, like I keep thinking about it. I'm just like, I feel like games should all have autosave or like instant save anywhere you want. And so like after Final Fantasy X, when 10 Part 2 came out, it's just like, oh sweet, I'm gonna play it. And it was great because you finally get to play as a female, which was, I think it wasn't a first though, because like the early Final Fantasy games, like Final Fantasy, like the really old ones, you were a female protagonist, I think. Or were you not? I'm not sure. But it was one of the first where like the female protagonists were actually relevant to whatever plot they were trying to tell, and like it was cool because it was nice to see female characters getting to shine. And I know a lot of people had like criticisms about it, about how like they sexualize women and stuff like that, and I was just like, I don't know, as a woman I was like, I looked at it, I was just like, yeah, it's sexualized, but I don't mind looking at it. Like it wasn't like necessarily sexualized with like male gaze in particular, it was just sexualized. Like Riku and her design and stuff. But also Final Fantasy X Part 2 gave us Pain, who I think is extremely chef's kiss content. She should have existed in the first one, but she didn't because, you know. But yeah, anyway, 10 Part 2, yeah, I didn't mind playing that. I'm not sure if I think I could just play 10 Part 2. I don't think anybody cares about my Final Fantasy X game playthrough. Also, I don't really want to replay Final Fantasy X that badly. I bought the remaster because it was on sale and I wanted to play 10 Part 2. So that was it. I was just like, oh, I'm not taking out my old PlayStation again for this, so so you're actually learning Japanese currently. I'm inspired to learn because of anime and VTubers. You go! You should definitely learn Japanese. You should learn any language, no matter what inspires you, because as long as you have the drive to learn for a language, like, I think learning languages especially is one of those things where you need to be motivated to do it, and it doesn't matter what the motivation is. Like, my motivation was I wanted to read Japanese magazines, like, of my idols, and people weren't translating them, and I couldn't just like go online and find it in English, so that drove me to learn Japanese like years ago. I mean, nowadays, like, I feel there are more people that do this sort of free translation content, so it's not so bad, but I think like if anime and VTubers makes you feel like you want to learn Japanese, then you should do it. Like, don't let people tell you like it's weeby to learn Japanese because of anime. I mean, you're only stuck as a weeb for as long as you use Japanese words and don't understand what they mean. Is how I believe it. Like, we all had that phase, especially like, you know, like, I think in this culture, like, people who do VTubing, like, we were all weebs at one point. Like, I wanted to be like the Hokage when I was a kid. Like, I have a Naruto band somewhere, like, it's in like the grave of like one of my drawers, but I have one of those. I wanted to be the Hokage. And I think that's fine, as long as you don't let it get out of control. If you haven't seen or played, it is a good streaming game to play. Oh, what game are you talking about? Oh, okay, so anyway, this is the schedule. I've said it. Also, I think I may need to end the stream very soon because I need to get ready for work. But okay. I will stream Fall Guys tomorrow. I want to play Fall Guys tomorrow. Fall Guys. Wait, where's the text? I haven't played Fall Guys in a while. I want to play Fall Guys. Otsu schedule, yeah. I feel like Wednesday I can definitely fit in an evening one, but we'll see. Cause in my life, I have no time between like 9 to about 8 in my time zone. Be careful for the hacker. Let me look this up. Oh! In Fall Guys, yeah. It is, there have been a lot of hacked people in it, like, I've encountered a few cheaters in it, but we'll see. I can't win anyway. If anyone has bothered to watch the archived video of my Fall Guys playthrough, I think you will realize that I'm actually tragically bad at this game. I've only made the finals like maybe like once. And then that was it. Like, it was either the finals or like the one before the finals, but I'm not very good at the game. Like, I have really poor hand-eye coordination when it comes to games like this. So it was actually a tragedy. Like, it was just an entire stream of me failing in the first round. DDLC. Oh, I've played that already. I mean, that was alright. It was it's quite the experience. Priority. Yep. Okay, anyway, I think I will end the stream now. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. I will hopefully keep to the schedule because I don't want to disappoint anybody. And I will see you guys soon. Bye!